Hello, legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast, episode 313. It's a video update number 91. And here we are, stormy day in Dublin. We are more than halfway in. It's, what time is it? Oh, exactly 4 o'clock, 4 p.m., 16:00. And as promised, this little fella is here with me. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I was not very passionate at all. But yeah, so Julian is with me. Similarly to yesterday's episode, we are currently in Dublin city centre. I think it's Dublin 02 besides LinkedIn headquarters and Mespil Road. We stopped here to charge car for a little bit because my wife is still sorting her things out in St. Stephen's Green, so we decided to top up the battery to have enough energy to get out of Dublin and go home at reasonable time. And from the very beginning of the day, not much happened. The road was pretty smooth without any hiccups. Julian carried it, or how do you call it?
What do you mean?
Bore it well. How do you say that in past tense? Bore?
No, I don't think so.
I think it's well, anyway, not my native language, so apologies for that.
Native.
Anyway, Julian usually doesn't feel good on the long, I would say, drives, and today he still didn't feel good, but it wasn't that bad, and he survived without any events along the way. And we managed to be in Dublin on time around midday. It was 12 o'clock. Then we went to the gas station for a moment in Dublin Port, and then we drove to Jump Zone in Santry, which we were quite interested in visiting because we used to visit Jump Zone in Liffey Valley, and it used to be a cool time out together, right? It's like a trampoline park. It's indoor, so it's like a big hall with a lot of trampolines and kind of different areas to jump and play. And we were thinking that Jump Zone in Santry is, because it's the same brand, we thought that it's the same kind of type of venue, but it turned out that it's it's an inflatable park. So it's similar to Jump Zone, like with a lot of different areas to play with, but everything is inflatable, like those bouncy castles or things like that. And we saw the pictures and we decided, oh, that's interesting, that's different, let's go. We were very excited and had a lot of expectations. But after that, I would say it was mediocre at best. Well, for Julian, maybe it was a little bit better because it was fit for purpose in terms of the young generation or kind of, early teens. But I found out that despite the fact that adults are allowed there and can play as well, the level of inflation of those obstacles and things is not adjusted for the weight of an adult. So in many cases, I had, I would say, subpar experience at best. So yeah, it was nice to check this, but we're probably not visiting that place again. No single trampoline there. Everything was inflatable. It wasn't bad in terms like if you have kids and you're in Ireland or you're visiting Ireland, I highly recommend that for kids. But adults won't have as much fun as kids, definitely. On the trampolines in Liffey Valley, then it's definitely a better place because trampolines are suited for adults as well. You have dodgeball, you have kind of obstacles, and the number of trampolines is enough for everyone to play with. and yeah, it's a good fun. So
Very good fun.
next time we'll probably go either there or to other venue that we wanted to kind of try today, but it turned out that they were booked. It's a holiday period, so a lot of kids are out of school probably. That's why it's very busy. We wanted to try VR experience in zero latency. Yeah, zero latency in Sandyford, or go to go-karts. That I was on the corporate kind of event. We wanted to go there for indoor karting with Julian, but it was booked, fully booked as well, so no way we could get in there today. So we need to plan ahead and book it in advance next time we come to Dublin. So yeah, that was the highlight of the day. Jump zone, or rather inflatable zone. Julian is spending a little bit of time in his game because he didn't have a chance to play too much, so he's kind of on the tablet. I'm recording this episode to make sure that I have the video ready to upload, because I expect us to be a bit later in Dublin. Sorry about that flashes, but I'm trying to cover the light sensor so the sun is not messing up with the exposure and the light in the video. And as you can see, probably we're in the car and trying to get some quiet time, despite the fact that outside there are some works being done. The building is kind of finished beside Linked. Yeah, they are not giving us peace at all. So we need to manage somehow. So yeah, this was a stormy day in Dublin. It still is. We'll be heading to pick up my wife in a couple of minutes probably, once we charge car a little bit, and we will head for some dinner, something to eat, and we'll head back home. It's nice weekend ahead. Julian is playing a match, league match. Their development team is they are playing Drumbar. The Drumbar is playing Donegal Town, so it will be an interesting match because Julian will be playing against his classmates. Many classmates of Julian are playing actually for Drumbar, so for Donegal. I keep mixing both.
Why do you?
I don't know. So yeah, it will be an interesting match. We'll likely report from that and give some short summary on Sunday. For now, this is Friday update. Appreciate you coming in and listening to that and watching us. If you're watching on YouTube or Spotify,
Probably not.
video, yeah. But if you're listening, appreciate you as much. And the blog post is coming in shortly. So once again, have a great rest of the day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and stay tuned for tomorrow's update. See ya.